60 years ago, if you wanted to send a parcel from London to New York, it could take weeks to arrive via sea. No good at all if you wanted to do a little transatlantic business or send last-minute birthday greetings. But now, thanks to a vast network of aircraft circling the globe, every weekday almost 1 million urgent packages are delivered between continents in less than 24 hours. That's almost 250 million deliveries every year. Ensuring all this cargo reaches its destination on time requires an epic feat of organisation on a truly global scale. So, how do they do it? Heidelberg, Germany. Just imagine, it's 9 AM and you're going cuckoo because tomorrow it's your clock-crazy grandmother's birthday.
Diese ist schön.
You want to send a birthday treat, but it's going to be a race against time because Granny lives over 7,000 kilometers away in the United States. So, having made a last-minute purchase, you decide to entrust your precious parcel with an overnight courier company. Amazingly, it's now possible to deliver a parcel between continents in less than 24 hours. And the journey begins with drivers like Frank Gericke.
Also eine gewisse Prozedur, nach der wir arbeiten.
We work to a tight schedule.
Wenn man die einhält,
You're not allowed to dawdle.
dann kommt man also
You
schon
must be efficient.
sehr gut zurecht.
What makes it interesting is that you have no idea how the day's going to turn out.
Aber das ist normal.
There are always surprises.
Und im Laufe der Zeit
The cuckoo clock is now on its way. Meanwhile, in Cologne, top chef Horst Körner is in for a nasty surprise. Checking his fridge, he's discovered he's out of his trademark dish, North American lobster. It's time to place a last-minute transatlantic order.
Yes. Okay, no problem.
7,000 kilometers away in Louisville, Kentucky, Clearwater Fine Foods have a warehouse which is home to 20,000 kilos of Atlantic lobsters chilling out at 2 degrees Celsius. Vet-checked and licensed for export, 2 of them are about to be sent on a once-in-a-lifetime journey. But lobsters aren't the best long-haul travellers and can't survive out of water for more than a few days. So high-speed delivery is essential. Fortunately, it's just a short drive through the outskirts of the city to one of the world's biggest automated delivery centres. This is the UPS Worldport and is the heart of their operations. Covering an area larger than 70 football fields, it's constantly serviced by the 8th largest airline in the world, a 280-strong fleet of aircraft known as Browntails. Spread over the globe, UPS have 14 massive sorting centres, allowing them to handle over 15 million international deliveries every 24 hours. Back in Germany, the cuckoo clock has wound its way to the European sorting centre, based at Cologne Airport, and is being unloaded at the cargo drop-off point. Meanwhile, in Louisville, the lobsters have arrived at the Worldport. Having been silent for much of the day, as midnight approaches, it's about to spring into life as the night sort begins. Inside, 17,000 conveyor belts stretch for a combined distance of almost 200 kilometres. They form a vast industrial-scale magic roundabout, capable of sorting and transporting over 300,000 packages every hour. It's up to night owls like packer David Rich to load the packages onto the system.
I love it. I like the hours. I like being up at night. I never really was too much of a day person, and this fits into my schedule perfect.
Each night, David and his colleagues load and sort around 1 million parcels.
We usually try to get it out about 3 hours, quick as we can. Quicker the better.
The lobster box has now joined the first conveyor system, which feeds it to the main belt. But if they reach the wrong exit and are delayed, they'll cause quite a stink. So to keep track of them as they pass through the system, they've been tagged with a barcode. This unique code tells the system the precise destination of each package. But back in Cologne, there's a problem. The barcode on the cuckoo clock has been damaged, and now the computer system doesn't know where to send it. Fortunately, even this problem won't stop the sort. A digital camera has photographed the damaged label and relayed the picture to a team who can read the full address and redirect the parcel. The packages are now fed into areas called singulators. These ingenious devices isolate, orient, and direct the parcels to the correct conveyor. Packages wanting to join the main circuit are held, then released to slot in perfectly. There's even a special system of conveyors designed to cope with irregularly shaped parcels and smaller documents. Far from human contact, on a multitude of levels, the packages and parcels glide through the cavernous space, each on its own private journey. And all the while, computers are tracking each parcel precisely and know exactly when their exit is approaching. At precisely the right time, rubber buffers like hockey pucks give the clock a timely shove, and it slides down a chute to the departure gate. Meanwhile, back in Louisville, the lobster's journey through the system comes to an end with a gentle bump. In all, their roller coaster ride through this vast complex has taken less than 5 minutes, and they're now at the correct gate, ready for their flight. The next job is to load them onto one of the specially designed cargo containers, which are shaped to be a perfect fit for the company's brown-tailed planes. Once loaded, each of these containers weighs as much as a baby elephant, so you might expect moving them through the facility would be hard work. But thanks to thousands of tiny wheels mounted on ball bearings, moving these containers is more like ballroom dancing.
It's kind of hard once you get the momentum going to stop it and turn it, but it's a lot easier than you might imagine.
With 225-kilo containers gliding effortlessly to and fro, over 100 aircraft can be unloaded and reloaded every 4 hours. The lobsters are now on board for their transatlantic flight to Cologne. But with packages heading to 200 countries around the world, coordinating all these flights is a massive challenge. Every night there are over 100 UPS aircraft flying in and out of the world port, and every flight is working to a strict schedule. The biggest threat is unpredictable weather. So to plan ahead, they rely on weather wizard Jeffrey Peters.
It's very rewarding when they use one of your forecasts to make a change to the operation that ensures the packages gets to the customer.
Once Jeff has the forecast, he briefs the team.
There's some thunderstorm activity up there, but for departure time, I don't think it's going to be a problem. It's going to reform.
If necessary, planes can be rerouted or additional flights organized within a matter of minutes. But fortunately tonight, the weather is clear and the lobster's plane is good to go. The next morning, they touch down in Cologne. Once unloaded, they arrive in the customs hall. It's here that they encounter Franz Josef and Rudy, a customs team half man, half beast.
The relationship between the dog and his handler is very close. You make up one entity, the dog and handler. It feels great when you have such a loyal partner.
Rudy smells something fishy, but he lets it pass, and the lobsters are free to carry on their journey. Meanwhile, in the USA, the cuckoo clock has already cleared customs and is being delivered by van.
Thank you. You're welcome.
It arrives bang on time and assumes pride of place on the living room wall. much to Granny's evident delight. Back in Cologne, it's coming up to 24 hours since Horst ordered his lobster.
Moin, Herr Körner, eine Espresso nun.
Mann, sind aber super in der Zeit.
At last, he can relax, knowing there'll be seafood on the menu tonight after all. Which is great news if you happen to be one of Horst's dinner guests. And rotten news if you happen to be a lobster.